Oh, it's creaking, isn't it? Why does it do that? Hello and welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I am Claire.
And we are on episode 6.
Oh, it's always sunny in Philadelphia.
Yes, this is the penultimate episode, right?
Is it?
The one before the last.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is the right word, right? Episode 6, yes. So... Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's Breaking Bad. We do not know the title, of course. No. We're hidden away. I think I do remember what one this is, though. This aired on the 8th of September 2005, a long time ago. Directed by Dan Attias, who directed the last one and the third one. So he's done a bunch. And it is written by Charlie Day, Glenn Howerton, and Rob McElhenney. Oh. So the three guys, written by all three of them. There we go. Should be interesting. So last time they got addicted to guns. Yes. They all wanted apart from Dee, really.
Yeah.
And she thought they got rid of it at the end, and they're like, "No, we're totally keeping it." But it's a fun time. So again, who knows what we're getting into?
No idea.
Yeah,
could be anything with these people.
Yes, yeah. So should we just get straight into it? You excited?
Yes.
Yeah.
I will close my eyes.
Yes, close your eyes. Cool.
To maybe break his arm.
You can't break Tom Brady's arm.
Oh, yes, I can. No more Super Bowls for that pretty boy.
Wait, Tom Brady?
Tom Brady would kick your ass.
Why is there someone asleep in the background?
What the hell is that?
Hey, let's go. Oh my God, he shit his pants, D. D shit his pants.
Oh, I don't want to know that.
Lovely.
Poke him with this.
That's what Paul Hughes was for.
The American Legion, wake up!
Brilliant. Yeah, that's what you use them for.
Well, poke him harder in his ribs.
Wake up! Holy shit.
I don't think he's sleeping.
That bitch is dead.
Brilliant.
Wait, so they just left the dead guy?
He's a dead guy. What?
You lock it up and you're like, oh, he's dead. It's alright though.
That's alright, we'll sort it out tomorrow. That's the morning shift's problem.
It's the openers.
Yeah.
Very cheery music for a death.
That's all to do. What am I gonna do about this booth? There's piss and shit everywhere.
All the death germs.
Plus, that guy was so old. And people are gross.
Get the gasoline.
The same as any other people.
Don't let me burn anything.
I'm not getting anywhere near that booth.
Me neither.
I can't believe you guys are making me do this.
Poor Charlie.
Guy in the bar overnight, dude. So I guess we're even.
Charlie, Charlie, stop! God damn it!
You're just gonna spread whatever parts of him decomposed overnight.
What are you, a scientist, dude?
A scientist?
Yeah,
give me the hose.
Science talk. What the hell is science talk, Charlie?
Ridiculous.
Sorry, we're closed.
No, we're not. Hey, how you doing?
I'm looking for the owner.
That's me.
I was notified that my grandfather died here last night.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's really horrible.
I'm sorry for your loss.
He looks ridiculous.
I guess I was a little curious, you know? I mean, he's my grandfather, and I know nothing about him.
Yeah. Well, he was a great man.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, just a very warm and...
Her face like, what?
Yeah, I wouldn't actually say that I knew him all that well, but we did
I knew him pretty well.
He looked disgusted at
Close
first.
near the end there. If you ever want to stop by, you know, I can tell you some stories about your grandfather that you would not believe.
I'll make myself available as well.
Don't worry about it.
Thanks.
What lovely people they are.
Yeah.
I love how Mac was
What are
like...
you doing, dude?
Like, what are you doing? And then realised,
Oh, Dennis, did that, yeah.
She's way out of your league anyway.
Out of my league? She's out of your league, dude. I can get that shit.
Hey, guys! A man died here yesterday. His family just abandoned him. Can we think about that for 1 second?
Why the hell would we want to think about that? Really depressing, dude.
It makes me think about Pop Pop, is all.
Pop Pop is an asshole, sweetie. I'm placing my bets.
Go to the nursing home with me to see my grandfather. Dennis won't go. I've seen him since I was really little, and he's stuck in that nursing home.
Why don't you just go by yourself?
I have a little bit of a problem with old people. Sounds a little mean. Scary. And gross. I think they're gross. It's their hands mostly. You know how you can see right through them. They're all their inside business.
I'll go with you, but you have to let me borrow your car anytime I want.
No.
Every now and then.
No.
One time.
All right.
And you have to take me to lunch twice a week for a year.
No, I don't.
Once a week. Today.
Okay.
Great.
It's like the weirdest bartering ever.
All right. We were talking about your grandfather. Emotions are running very high around here today.
Yeah, it's been a difficult couple
They're
of days.
so
Yeah, I try not to think
bad.
about me though, in circumstances like this. More importantly, how are you?
they're so bad. Just doing whatever they can.
Come on, you're gonna be fine.
Oh my God! Look at that one.
Hey, they have ears, right? All right, listen to me, Dee.
Hold on a second. What if he asks us to help him go to the bathroom?
Come on.
I think that's what nurses are there for.
Normal lives.
Huh?
I think that's what the nurses are there for.
Oh Jesus! He doesn't even look like a real person.
Should we wake him up?
No, I don't know.
What? No, Dee. Do not leave me here alone, because I can't. Awkward. I'm not.
Yes, come here. Come close. My eyesight's not so good. You're a lot shorter than I thought you'd wind up.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm actually still
They just go
growing.
along with anything, don't they? All of
No,
them.
I'm good, thanks.
They've stolen everything from me.
They have?
Yeah, well, what do you expect from Jews, right, Dennis?
Jews. Maybe I should go and check on Dee, because...
No, I'll leave her be. I'm sure she'll
Oh, Poor cut. Well, Pop seems.
I don't think she's okay.
You can see I don't have much time.
Poor cut.
I need
That
your
was
help.
brilliant.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm not very comfortable with that. First of all, I don't even know which one of these things I would unplug.
No, you idiot. I don't need you to kill me. I need you to help me. I was a war hero.
Really?
Yeah,
I want to be buried in my uniform.
makes sense.
And I don't trust any.
But I can't seem to find anyone else who really knew him that well.
It might be hard to find friends.
It's not gonna be hard for me.
That would be so amazing.
The anger in his eyes.
Yeah. Well, they're like doing the same thing basically, but he's one upping him.
I need your card.
Oh, Charlie, I wasn't really serious
No,
about
go
that.
get it, you promised. Go back to see Papa.
What the hell are you talking about? You're going to see my pop-up without me? You can't do that. He's my pop-up.
You can actually, because it's just supposed to be me and him.
But I want to see my pop-up.
No, you don't. You ran away from him.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, if you want to back out now, be my guest. Okay, I'd be happy to take all the credit for
I'm
this.
not backing down.
How would you like to make $20?
Sure.
Got some nicer clothes?
Right.
Far too long. They're clearly in a homeless shelter.
Holy shit.
Okay, nice. Have fun. Mingle.
They just brought homeless people.
I see you brought some of my grandfather's friends.
He loved those guys.
So I was wondering if maybe...
Actually, I've got a little something prepared, if that's okay. Mac, did you prepare? Oh, no. That's right. I totally forgot. He's a terrible public speaker. Oh, is that your phone?
Yeah.
You gonna answer that?
Well, I don't want to be rude.
Oh, well, the ringer's going off right in the middle of a funeral. It's got to be pretty important, right?
Dennis is really playing him hard. Oh.
I don't care what you're doing. Get over here right now. It's an emergency.
I gotta go. It's an emergency.
Oh, you gotta leave? That's a shame.
Dennis really
Borrow your
seems.
car or what?
You've been drinking.
It's Mac, dude. This better be good.
Holy shit!
What side of the war did he fight in?
I wondered if you would catch on. Oh, it's so bad.
I know that. There are like so probably like King Nazi. How is this even possible, Charlie? It's possible. Look at that. He looks exactly like Dennis. I know. All right, so here's the deal. He wants me to take all the shit to him so he can be. Screw that old bitch. He's a Nazi. Let him die in hell, right? Let's sell the shit on eBay. No, I thought about that though. I think it's like illegal or maybe a little bit immoral.
You think?
A little bit.
We got to talking about the spirit of giving, and I said, Lionel, why are we just talking about it? Let's put the spirit into action. Let's go down to the mission. Lionel said, great. But we washed the feet of every man, woman, and child there. And that was Lionel.
He's such a scumbag.
Yeah, like you're doing a speech at someone's funeral. You don't even know.
Yeah. To get with his granddaughter.
Yeah.
Sorry, keep your little something that we like to think is an important part of human history and needs to be in this museum. Mac, if you will.
What in the hell is that?
There's uniforms, circa 1940.
I find this offensive for so many reasons. I'm guessing you acquired it
Is that what?
illegal means. That you would expect it would make my day assumes that I'm interested in profiting off the murder of millions of innocent people.
Yeah.
They haven't put this through.
How much will you give us for it?
I plan to call the police the minute you guys leave my office.
Well, that went well. That went spectacularly well. She's loving it here, isn't she?
She is hating it.
Oh, Pop, it's just me. I thought that you and I could spend some time together.
Good look at you.
Okay, that's all right. That's fine.
Sure.
Oh, God.
Come here.
Oh.
Oh.
Come here. Come on.
Why is she so disturbed by old people?
I remember how beautiful you are. And look at these wrinkled old hands against your Oh, and these teeth. Look how straight and white. Yeah, right down the hall.
Did he do that on purpose?
Oh.
It looked like he did that on purpose then, he
Waste
knew.
of a perfectly good Nazi uniform. No. If we sell it, we run risk of going to jail. If we keep, shouldn't let Dennis know about his grandfather anyway. You know, it might just screw with his head. You didn't keep anything, or no? Did you? No, dude. What you burning? Some trash. Just burning some trash. Yeah. Awesome. You know.
Hey, listen, you want to hear what happened with that girl?
No, I don't, dude.
No?
No. No, I don't care about what happened.
Yeah, you got to her house, and we made sweet, passionate love.
You must be really proud of yourself. Awesome. Your grandfather's a Nazi.
Oh, that's so good. Oh my God. I mean, I think we know who won that one.
Yeah.
Ask away. Who lives in this here hole?
Brilliant.
Mountain Rangers in there too. All right, well,
God.
Oh my. That was an episode. Cool. So that was episode 6 of season 1 of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. The gang finds a dead
I
guy.
feel like it should be the gang finds a Nazi. Like, jeez.
I mean, that would ruin the reveal.
Yeah, it would.
Yes.
Like,
Whereas they found the dead guy straight away, so.
yeah, I feel like the dead guy part was so minute. I think it's because.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of, there was 2 stories to it. So there was the first story with they found the dead guy. His granddaughter came in, and Dennis and Mac were hitting on it. The other story was Dee and Charlie going to see Pop Pop. So, what did you think anyway of that episode?
Every episode is just like a mind blown episode, isn't it? Because you're like,
it's like, I don't want to be that guy who's like, this is nothing compared to what they get into later. But I mean, it is quite. Nazis? I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, how can it get worse than? Yeah.
But I think that
how can it get worse than lying about having cancer? Than you know, pretending you abortion to get with a girl, than pretending you know a dead guy to get with his granddaughter.
I feel like the dead guy part is obviously like the main storyline, but also I think it's probably because any storyline which would feature a Nazi would outshine because the level of a dead guy, what the hell, a Nazi, what, it's just outshine shone the main storyline once it was obviously revealed that you're like, oh my god.
So basically they found a dead guy. Charlie somehow locked him in. He said like, oh, he gets one beer, goes to a booth, and I don't see him for the rest of the night. It's like, how can you not see him? So Mac and what were Mac and Dee arguing about when they came in? Oh, Tom Brady. He wanted to fight Tom Brady or something.
Softball or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. So Mac thinks he's a bit of a.
And they got the pool cue to poke him.
Yeah, they poked the dead guy. Well, they thought he was asleep at first because they thought he just pooped himself and fell asleep. But so that led on to
his granddaughter coming in.
It also obviously led on to Dee talking about how she doesn't like old people, but she wants to see Pup Pup again because it's been so long. So she asked Charlie to go with her.
Yeah.
But Mac began by trying to pretend like he knew.
Yeah, the dead
to get with the girl. So again, we found another case of them twisting everything and lying to get their own way.
Yeah.
But then Dennis outlied him.
Yeah.
Like, because he was like, well, I didn't really know him. And then Dennis is like, at first he was looking disgusted at him, at Mac.
Yeah,
and then he was
how
like,
dare you?
I knew him very well,
He
actually.
realised what he was doing.
Yeah, so...
I thought he'd play at the own game himself.
So we can see that they, not only did they lie, they tried to outdo each other and get their own way. And Dennis did get his way in the end. I mean, they went even as far as going to a homeless shelter, bringing homeless people to the funeral.
To be his friends.
To be his friends. And then he gave a speech and made up a story.
Yeah, but he got what he wanted out of it, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but that means he's a psycho. He's an arsehole.
It worked, somehow.
Yeah. But obviously on the other end, we had Dee and Charlie going to see Pup Pup. What was that?
And then Pup Pup thought Charlie was Dennis.
Yeah.
And then said that I fought in the war and these people here won't help me.
He also used a couple of highly offensive terms for people.
Yeah. It was like, they won't help me.
I didn't know if it would cause the red flags because he obviously said that and then he was like, you know, I fought in the war. And did it not? It didn't click with you, did it? As soon as he said that, I was like, oh god, here we go. So he wanted Charlie to do something. Well, Dennis, Charlie,
to get his war stuff so he can be buried in it.
The reveal though is brilliant. When back, Charlie opens the door and he's just in full Nazi uniform. God. And they like obviously being a Nazi is awful, and the guy, like Max said, screw him, he'd burn in hell for all I care, he's a Nazi.
So they burn it and they're like, did you take anything? And they're like, no. Did you take anything? Oh, no. But then it worked in
Charlie or Mac?
Mac's favour.
No.
When he was stood there and then Dennis came along. And he was like, well, we went back to our place and made sweet love.
Yeah, he was rubbing it in Mac's face.
And then Mac had actually kept the picture of the grandfather saluting in the Nazi, and it's like, well, your grandfather was a Nazi, and then just walked off, so it's like,
Yeah, at first he was like, oh, we shouldn't tell Dennis it and mess with him. But do you think he was keeping that picture for just the occasion?
Yeah.
And it just happened to happen straight away. But yeah, like, I was going to say, like, being a Nazi is obviously awful and he should rot in hell, like he said, but they're awful people too. Charlie's happy to just walk around dressed in the uniform, in his apartment, and then they were going to try to sell it to a museum.
Yeah, it's like that museum said, like, I'm not profiting.
I'm highly offended by this.
Yeah, that you think this would make my day.
Yeah. So, no, it was really... I think this is... I don't know if... I laughed the most in this episode, I think this was the funniest one so far. They've all been good, but... Yeah, I really liked this one. And there were some really good edits, like cuts, like I think Pup Pup was like to Charlie, who's like, oh, Dee will be fine, and it cut to her splashing her face and then screaming in an old lady's face. And I think there was also another cut for something else like that, but yeah, there's a lot of comedic moments, a lot of funny lines. I did like how Dee in the beginning was like, "Oh, old people creep me out. It's their hands. They're all wrinkly and
then he was
see-through."
like putting his hands,
his hands all over her face, and she just.
I'm
I
pretty
don't know
sure
if
he
you
did
saw
that on
when you
purpose.
looked away, but she like puked through her hands.
Oh, yeah,
into
yeah.
the bin. Yeah, he probably knew. I mean, she was freaked out.
Because he wasn't that interested in seeing her. He wanted
No,
Dennis
he wanted Dennis. Yeah,
for the uniform.
Yeah, he never got it.
No.
Never got it. So there we go.
Timber.
Yeah, highly entertaining episode. I really like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's been your favourite so far?
I don't know.
Do you remember the ones we've had? So we had The Gang Gets Racist, which is where the guy set up the gay bar. We had Charlie Wants an Abortion.
I did like the end of the first episode, just a bit where they
How's
tricked.
that ass feel?
Yeah, it's just that scene that you're like...
We had Underage Drinking. Charlie Has Cancer. Gun Fever. I think this is my favourite so far. I mean, I like all of them, but yeah, this was a fun time. So yeah, enjoying it. We've only got one more episode in season 1. The finale of season 1 approaches.
No.
And then we'll be on to, a new season with new stuff going on. It'll be exciting.
It will be.
But yeah, I'm really enjoying watching these again. Like, it's been a long time since I've seen season 1 and seen them, so watching them again is just, great. I'm loving it. So, and soon we'll get to a part where you've not... So did you remember much of this? Obviously you forgot he was a Nazi.
Yeah, not really.
No? So, yeah. So hopefully we're getting to parts where you might not remember, and then we get to new ones. So. Yeah, anything else you want to say about that? No? All good? We will be back next week for the finale of season 1. Otherwise, tomorrow hopefully for Breaking Bad.
Yes.
But thank you very much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like and comment and all that stuff. And have a lovely day.
You're stopping me.
Yeah, basically, bye!
Bye!